Wait. Oh, did you hear any of it? No, you didn't. God damn it. I did a thing. I did a funny. I stopped myself. Okay, hold on. Hello. Hi. Hi. It is I, Lance. I did do the cowbell thing. Yeah, no, that I do know that that was audible, but I think I don't, for some reason I think it didn't OBS didn't unmute the microphone properly. So I think the first few things I said were cut out. I think. Not entirely sure. It might be, it might not be. It doesn't matter. Hi, hello, everybody. My name is Lance. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hello, Mixer. Hello, Len. And hello, everybody else who might be lurking out there. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I took a shower like 30 minutes ago. Not 30 minutes ago, like an hour ago. I got my coffee with now. With me now. It's all going wonderful. I'm pumped. I'm not exactly energized, but I want to make music. Weirdly enough, I want to make music. I don't know. It not like I don't want to make music every Monday, but sometimes it's hard for me to get the motivation to be like, okay, lock in, we got to make music. And I think it has to do with the fact that I've been struggling with the latest song I've been working on. So if you'll allow me, we can jump right in because I have some stories to tell you. Well, not stories to tell you. I just have to show you what I've been up to for the past week or so. Last week, where we left off, I don't even remember where we left off. Actually, I do think I remember where we left off. It was in my second iteration of the... Actually, let me go look into it. Why the heck not? Some random inspiration wouldn't hurt. Exactly. And that's what I kind of want to channel today. I want to make songs that are short. I tried to do this once and then I ended up making a long song. So that was a bust. So potentially if I find a way, if I find a way to do it properly, maybe we can have a finished song by the end of the stream, which is funny because it's not like we haven't done this before. I have made like one full song in one stream before, multiple times, at least once or twice. They weren't short, the ones that I did make, but it has happened. Wait, what was I trying to check? Oh right, where we left off last time, JRPG town music. Okay, let me mute the OBS. Where were we? Where did we finish off last time? I know I was like kind of dejected with what I finished off last night. Last stream?
Who was borderline antisocial.
What am I talking about?
I just wanted to leave as soon as I got there. The vlog. God.
Oh, the quinceañera. I remember that.
There's not much more.
Hey Lance, can you play the
Fine. Don't
past Lance, can you play the song? That way I know what I was doing last time.
You guys. That's me with my cup.
Oh, okay.
Why shouldn't I talk about birthdays with you? I'm
You know what? Yeah, that was okay. That is okay. That's good because that's essentially the final track. I finished it. I finished what I was working on last stream. Is what I wanted to mention. Let me bring you up to speed with everything that happened. In the two streams that I did working on this specific track and everything that I did in between last week and today in the service of this track. I went through 3 different iterations. Falls in with fries. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you came with fries. I'm actually somewhat hungry, but not enough that I would like really need to eat. But who am I to say no to fries, right? You know? Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. The first time I worked on this song, I was not a fan of this. Overall, I don't even remember like the full structure of where we left off, but I think it was something along the lines of this. I think this is where we ended up at at that time. Which I kind of like the main melody, but everything else I was like, iffy. Question: do I have? Oh, that's not right. Okay, let me disappear for a second. I will disappear for a second. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't worry. I need to also hide this because I can't use my I can't use my MIDI controller for some reason. That's not right. That is not right. Okay, wait. Okay, I got it. Now, can I go back? Can I come back? I think so. Is it a problem if I like switch to another project? It shouldn't be. No, it isn't. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, we can go back to normal. There we go. For some reason I couldn't use my MIDI controller and vtuber MIDI had taken over instead. Okay, so first time I worked on this track, that's where we were left off, and I was like, I don't know, it doesn't convince me. I don't know. And then second stream, which was last week, we ended up doing this little ditty, which I ended up expanding on and actually finishing. So I believe what y'all heard, what y'all heard in that stream was this. Sort of. I added a kalimba in between. Also, this is properly mixed and mastered and all that, so it's sounding way more full than it used to be. And I remember exactly what was going on. I like finished this bit and I was like, okay, so what I had on stream is actually now more full and I'm really into it again. And I think I kind of know where I could take it from here. So I was like, okay, I'll leave it here and maybe I'll come back. I'll come back to it later. And so I did. But let me, instead of showing you what the finished song is, instead, let me show you the other song I did in my third attempt to redo this entire song. And it ended up being funny because I did this in like an hour. I did this. Technically speaking, this would complete the challenge that I had set up for myself today. Like as is, I worked at this track was done in an hour. I checked the timing on it. It was finished in an hour. And then I just spent a little bit of extra time mixing and mastering things and adjusting some tiny little things when it comes to volumes and mostly. But I was like, let me try some other thing. And I still, with the same idea, with the same inspirations, almost the same instruments, but with just less stripped down. And I thought I was going to just keep it simple like this. I thought I would just keep it simple like this, and I would just expand it from here, but always try to keep it simple. And then I realized this kind of just works if I just make it loop already. So I made this in like a short stupor thinking, oh, I have an idea. It's pretty much a very similar thing to what ended up being the finalized product. but way simpler. It's 3 instruments and a shaker. And mind you, the shaker is me with the thing of sugar again. I don't know why it's so quiet on my end. I remember this whole thing being louder. I don't know what happened here. Maybe it was just my volume. And then it just loops. As I told to Freeform, I told him this basically feels like a BRB screen, whereas the full version that I ended up making is like the actual full BGM. But when you go to BRB, you can just slot in this one. And so I guess I did 2 songs for free, actually, for Freeform. They weren't for free technically, but we did an art trade, so. But yeah, no, I ended up making this because I was like, maybe if I do it like this instead in my 3rd attempt to nailing this. But I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. So the like a few days after I finished this bit, this little ditty, I went back and I was like, I don't know where else I could take it. Let me go back to the other version, to the 2nd version I did, to see if I could like keep working on that instead. And that's where I really got inspired and kept working on it. But this is great. I love this shit. This is, I believe, the most amount of iterations I've gone through of the same song. It's crazy. It's funny because I also have another song that's very similar to this, which is like a couple of instruments and nothing else that loops forever. I think I called it like I don't remember what I called it. I'm pretty sure it's in the SoundCloud collection at some point. Yeah. But yeah, it ended up being like a shorter little thing. No, don't cry. Is it a good cry, or what is it? What happened? Did this song make you emotional or something? Getting sauce in these stupid. Oh no! I would say maybe. I don't know how to fix that. I don't have nails. I wish I could help you, but I got no nails. I don't know how I would help you with that. I don't know how I could help you. Like grab the fries. Oh, grab the fries with like not a spoon, a fork or something. That'll do it, right? What's the is there is there a problem with someone grabbing the fries with their hand without their hands? I feel like if you got like a lot of sauce and stuff on top of it, it's okay to use your utensils, you know. But still, yeah, I made this little thing, and then I went back to the previous version. Which it's funny because I ended up calling. It's funny because I ended up calling the full version Free 3, despite the fact that it is the 2nd iteration that I went back to after trying the 3rd one. I don't know why I named them. I don't know why I named them like this or ordered them like that. But the whole song is finished. It's this whole thing. It's got a fiddle in the middle. Hey, that rhymed. And I don't know, I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of the way it came up. What it ended up being. I was really into it. I liked the beginning already. Well, I liked this, and then I was like, how do I like build into it? And then how do I keep going from it? And so I came up with this little structure where there's an intro, a full section, and then a full B section or mid section, and then a full 2nd section, and then a full outro, which gradually gets rid of certain instruments before it loops perfectly. So yeah, I'm really proud of how this came out. So let's listen to it because I haven't shown it. I haven't posted it or anything. I should post it today maybe, and if I don't, I'll post it tomorrow. So it'll be fine. It's fine. Some of the fries are too crunchy, but honestly, that I can see that happening. Chopsticks would be fine too, yeah. I believe I also did another thing, which is doubling up the violin to help with the spaciness of it, I guess. It sounded empty without the double violins. Also, hello, Earhawks, I believe would be your name, right? Welcome on in. I am revisiting a track I finished last week. Well, I'm just showing it off. Doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you are doing good. We're just vibing to this song for a bit, and then I'll try to come up with something new. And then it loops. Hey, ain't that good? I was, if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that I posted that I've been listening to this song for like an hour straight in the background while I was like doing some other things or just having chats on Discord. and I didn't even notice it was playing in the background. That's just how chill it ended up being, I guess. I'm sure the vibe, the vibe that I originally was going for is still here. In a way, I don't exactly intend to always like make the song one-to-one is like the vibe that I'm going for, you know. But I at least want to have the inspiration for it, you know. But yeah, no, this is very chill. I really ended up enjoying working on this, despite the fact that it took me forever. I'm telling you, I've never restarted one track as many times as I restarted this one. I'm glad it ended up working out in the end. And it's funny because I even ended up using using Guy Engine, which I originally didn't think I was going to end up using because I was liking more the sampled instrument routes. But I ended up getting the fiddle in Guy Engine. Whoops. I accidentally moved the the play line thing. And also this flute. I don't know if I had added this flute then. No, I don't think I did. It's from the Arachno sound font. There wasn't any other flute that I liked as much as this one. Everyone, all the other flutes I found sounded either too real or too toy-ish. This was good enough for the vibe that I was going for. And I also think that the mixing is doing a hell of a lot of lifting in here. Like, let me disable every single effect that I put in on all of these instruments, and then it won't sound as good. It sounds so empty. It sounds so weird. I drenched a lot. When I didn't drench them, I put reverb in a lot of the instruments. But like not just the instrument reverb, like I put actual, you know, effect reverb on them as well. Like it still works, but the things that should be poppin', they don't poppin', you know? These are all the effects that I added. It changes not much, but then if I actually change the master thing, it becomes so much more full. It's another one of those. It's also one of the few tracks where I've made where if you remove all the effects, it actually sounds vastly different and vastly inferior. So I don't know. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And even though I wasn't a big fan of it at the beginning, I ended up loving it. So there you go. That happens a lot with me. Oh, I hadn't ordered. Oof, I forgot. I need to. Give me 1 second. Let me check something. Oh, never mind. I got scared for a second because a friend of mine sent me an audio message and it's... Ow! No, don't cheese slap me. I'm explaining. Hold on. a friend of mine sent me a message, and well, no, it's not. It's not just a friend of mine. This is my buddy with for thesis, right? We're doing our thesis together. So he sent me a message with a long audio, with a long audio. He sent me a long audio message. I was like, oh fuck, what happened? And then I look at the image he sent alongside it, and it's about the 100 gorillas thing. No, is it 100 humans versus one gorilla? Was it? What's the discussion? Well, it's about that. Nothing really happened. Hold on. I'm gonna listen to it. Now I'm curious. You can't hear it, right? No. Okay. At least he understands the absurdity of the situation. It is 100 humans versus a gorilla, which is ridiculous. 100 humans is an army. They would annihilate a gorilla. Hell, 10 well-trained people could annihilate a gorilla. What is this? Why is this even a discussion? Now, if it were like 100 gorillas versus 100 humans, then it could be a bit of a tougher fight. And I would still say that the humans could win, but with far less certainty, you know? Like I could count on like a number of humans to take down one single gorilla, but I can't count on every single human being able to take down one gorilla each. Right? At that point I'm like, okay, wait, no. Then it becomes a bit more difficult. But I do think that with enough planning and preparation on the human side, they could win, even if it was like 100 versus 100. Okay, now that that's out of the way, what is the plan for today? Well, I don't know what the plan for today is. Well, the plan for today is that I need to hold on. I need to bring my MIDI controller over here, otherwise I can't play shit. Right there we go. There we go. Hello, Quartz. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We were talking about the. I was showing up the. I was showing up the songs I finished in between streams, and then I was prompted with the 100 humans versus one gorilla question, to which I responded. So that's where we're at. Depending on the battleground and how smart the gorilla is, I don't think, even if it's like the smartest gorilla alive, it'd be difficult for him to take down 100 humans. That's a lot of humans. And humans are smarter than gorillas. Okay, so I don't know what the plan for today is. I mean, I know what the plan for today is. I know I want to make a song, and I know I want it to be like a minute long, but I have zero idea of what vibe I want it to be. I have maybe one potential idea. So okay, give me 1 second. Potentially, we can go back to our roots. Not our roots, really. It hasn't been my roots, but some of the first music I ever put out on the internet was chiptune-ish, and it's been a while since I've done that. So what if we try to make like a short chiptune type of track? Because then I would already be limited by the amount of things I could pick, and we could maybe work on that. I don't know. Okay, so hold on. Uh, no, wait. It's or chiptune, or do I try to go? Wait, no. You know what? Let me try to go lo-fi. Let me try to go lo-fi. Lo-fi is easier, and I also haven't made any lo-fi in a while. I think the last lo-fi thing I did is literally the Cali track, and that's coming along, mind you. That is coming along quite nicely. I mean, I my part of the work, my part of the job is actually quite finished already. At this point, I'm waiting for the artist I commissioned to give me the piece. Which, by the way, I think they sent me a message. Can I question? Hi, this is me. Ignore me for a second. Where did he send me a message? He did send me a message. Oh no, he just sent me a thumbs up. Okay, that's fine. That's even better because I know that they're paying attention. Okay, let's see. If we go lo-fi, then we gotta go play around with the flex kit once again. Because I did buy it and I want to get my money's worth out of it. And so far, I've used it in like half a song. So let me see if I can make a full track using mostly sounds from that flex pack. Chill lo-fi here. What do we got? Oh, what the? What is this? Oh, I like that. Well, I like it, but I hate it when piano samples don't have a tail. You should have some release and but like it's quite loud. And very very distorted, actually. Wait, is it? What if we make it even more out of tune? I wait. Wait. I am breaking this sound way too much. What the hell is even happening here? Okay, which is funny. This is funny because if you can read down here, it says a piano old and forgotten, dirty and out of tune, and I detuned it. I pitched it down 200 cents. Did I pitch it down exactly the amount that it's pitched, that it's tuned out of? Maybe? I don't know. Do I try to work with this piano thing? I think I shouldn't be thinking too hard about the ideas about what I'm doing. If my plan is to finish one song. Oh god, that scared me. Oh, Sewer Plan, you got me that one. You got me with that one, actually. It wasn't even. I love that it wasn't even that loud, but I myself raised the volume of my headphones whenever I'm like working on music because I want to hear as clearly as I can. So the redeems and all that sound louder than they really are. And I was locked in on playing a melody. But welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm trying to figure out what to do. And I've kind of decided to go for lo-fi because it's easy. And I kind of like lo-fi, so. Wait, I like this. I like this chord. What the fuck is this chord? Is this even a chord? It's C, F, B. And then it ends on another C. Oh, don't worry. You really didn't interrupt me. I was mostly just testing things out. I wasn't married to any idea whatsoever. Don't feel bad. Okay, hold on. The way that I work is, and besides, even if I was actually recording something, I could actually just go back and listen to what I was playing. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let me see what I... Okay, let me take this. That's the one. I think this also is also gonna loop quite nicely. Do I need to? Not even make the notes short or anything. These are all white notes, by the way, so technically speaking, I'm in C major, I think. Let me see. View, scale, C major, baby. Okay, let me, piano. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna go question. Vinyl. Do I have a sample or? I have a bunch of Vinyl Crackle samples.
Yeah. This is big brain time.
Yeah, big brain time right now. Also, hi, Wire. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm looking at Vinyl Crackle samples. This seems, if we're really going with this, it's gonna be a chill session, man. These are very short samples. I think the flex back, actually, if I recall correctly, the flex pack. Where the heck did flex go? I am blind. We aren't big braining. There we are. I believe this actually comes with like actual vinyl here. Yeah, this is just consistent, actually. If I made like a long note and just like stretch it throughout the whole thing, it'll never repeat and shit. Not that it is noticeable, but something lovely has a sort of melancholy. Yeah, I like that vibe. I like that vibe. I think lo-fi in general tends to like have that melancholic vibe. So, which one do I like more? These are these vinyl crackles. Oh, but don't worry, don't worry. I completely understand if you gotta leave. I very much appreciate you dropping by and saying hi, sir. Hope you have a great rest of your day. These vinyl crackle samples are, well, these vinyl crackle things aren't all that. Wait, that one is different. This one's like more roomy, if you will. Which one do I go? Wait, A Thunder? Oh, that's beautiful. Well, not beautiful, but I like that aesthetic. Back alley. Wait, what do you mean back alley? Oh, it's still Rain, though. Rain San Francisco back alley. I'm seeing the full name, actually. Can I make you? Yeah, I can make you somewhat bigger. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize that Flex was resizable like that. Wait, have we just... Whoops. Okay. I'd like to keep it there then. Cassette piano. Oh, no, these are just piano again. Wait, where'd it go? Ocean waves. I could have used the... I did a song that had like that had ocean sounds, and I could have used this. You're telling me? I didn't know this. I wouldn't have expected all lo-fi things to have these kinds of atmospheres though. Birds in the Park. All Atmos. Wait, like, what do you mean all Atmos? There's people speaking in here too. I think I definitely want to use the vinyl crackle though, but which one? I'm just gonna go with the one, right? Wait, it has parameters. Oh, hold on. What kind of parameters? Oh, that's loud. But that makes it more distorted. Oh, what? I can't tell what this is. What about this? This just makes it sound less like crackle and more like fire. That's just fire. Congrats, we've made fire out of a vinyl crackle. Good evening, Kintsugi. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hello. Spread. Good for some warm atmospheres for the cold weathers. I know, we're going into the cold weathers over here. So this seems perfect. My Twitter is exploding. Twitter is exploding on a daily basis. Don't worry too much about it. And in fact, I would say any excuse to get out of Twitter is a good thing. So I would take Twitter exploding as a good thing, honestly. I'm gonna put 16 bars of vinyl crackle, and then it'll loop. That's long enough that I wouldn't even notice. Vinyl. Boom. It'll loop, and it won't even notice. It won't even make it seem like it looped. Okay, maybe make it even quieter though. Staying away for a while, but been hit with a bombshell. A lot of people have been gotten hit with a bombshell, especially if you're into the if you're in the VTuber scene. Actually, a lot of stuff happened in the past couple of days. Oh my god, did a lot of stuff happen in the last couple of days. A lot of it not very pretty, and I don't want to get into it because of how not pretty it is. But yeah, I completely understand. Oh, I forgot that my challenge today. Shit, I've completely forgot that my challenge today was to make a short song. Less than a minute. If we loop this twice, it's already almost 80. It's already a minute. Uh-oh. That's fine. We can make a short. Okay, hold on. At least I can chill here and listen to you make chill beats. Yes, don't worry about it. I completely understand. In fact, I welcome it. I'd like to treat my streams as a place to chill and forget about the troubles that might be ailing you at the moment. Oh, what? That does not fit the vibe of this. Wait, so. What is this? This is like a... This is kind of like a bass, but this will work as a bass. I want it to be longer though. Okay, let me see. I'm playing in C3, so hold on. Oh, Jesus. I didn't mean to make that long of a note. Whoop. There we go. Okay, so how long do we want this to go? Not that long. Does this work? No, it did not work. Left for Intergen will not go radio stations. Oh, let's go. Good luck with that. I hope it goes well. I can't tell if like one of these notes. Hold on. I think it might be too much. So hold on, I'm doing. Do I just do this basic ass thing? No. How about that? And then do we want less? Release. This is chill. I don't know if maybe we find a different base. I can't tell if this is supposed to be a base or anything. Or maybe. Wait. Remove the flutter. That C note is strange to me. I don't know why. These are nice. Maybe it really is just those two notes, huh? Okay, let me see. I have an idea. Extend this, double it, and then for the second one, do something else. What are the notes here? Oh boy, I'm low. Okay, maybe instead of playing, I actually try to draw this because I don't remember what I played here, and it'll be harder for me to actually remember. Wait, this is kind of nice though. No, not that one. Not that one either. This one's proving to be somewhat difficult, actually. Hold on. What's the progression I'm looking at here? Oh, that works. I think that works. I think the volumes have to be like somewhat uneven, but still like. Yeah, also, it doesn't sound bad if you like repeat notes. I'm locked in right now and trying to figure out these. It should be more like this, and this goes up for the last thing. For some pillow while here. This is very relaxing, yeah. Maybe one of the more relaxing things I've done. And I want it to stay like that, but I want to add some variation before it loops, you know? Honestly, we could even like make the release of this slightly longer. Yeah, that works. Slightly shorter. Yes, perfect. Let me lower the volume of this note, actually. For no reason. What do I want to add in the second half to make it more somewhat more interesting. Drums? I don't know if I want to add drums for like 20 seconds and then not do that. Then it makes me think of an RP I have with a friend of mine and it's for one of her characters. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm glad that fits. It's so awesome for me to see whenever I make something that other people think it fits their, ideas for either, I don't know, stories, ambiances. Like I have a specific vibe in mind when I'm coming up with these things, and it's completely different from what other people might have. But it's interesting to see when they somehow align. Do I want to add another? Wait, what's this? What the hell is this? A flute? Okay, this is too much. I hate that so many of these don't stop whenever I do stop. It should be deeper. That's what I was thinking too. Is like it cuts in too much. So I was trying to find ways to. Maybe we actually do make this song like somewhat longer than a minute, but that's fine because I don't think like structurally it should change much. Hmm. Oh, that helps actually. Okay, let me see. I can barely hear it. I know I played some things, but I could barely hear it. I think we need to bring it up now. It's I like it, but I can't. It's too messy. I don't know if it's okay. Let me go back to the default and see. Let me see if I can come up with the actual notes. Maybe. Let me see. No, not that one. This is a strange key I'm in because some notes work and some don't. I have no idea. I've played all white notes. You'd think I could just get away with playing C major, but no. Some notes just seem wrong. It's as if I'm some sort of like pentatonic scale or something. I can't tell. Maybe it's because I can't tell what the tonal center of this is. Aha! I have found my key, actually. I think I did. I think we're in... Wait, no, it would be... Is that a scale? I can't tell. It's a... I think it's on D. I think I'm on some D. That sounds funny, but I do think that's what it is. Let me think. Let me see. This is a moment where knowing music theory might have actually helped a little bit. No, don't snap the scale. On some what? No, don't worry about it. The note. I meant the note. Where is it? Where the hell is it? View, scale highlighting. Oh, stop it. I guess I did say that though. Dang it. Listen, musically speaking, that is not a weird sentence. Okay, so I can't be on D major. Oh, don't cheese slap me. I feel like whenever someone does the cheese slap, I feel like I'm being chastised in a weird, strange way, but it makes sense. It works. Okay, it can't be D major because D major doesn't have C. So let's make it D minor, maybe. Are we? It does kind of sound like we would be in a minor key, actually. Not really. B is in here, and B works. See, the scale that I think makes sense is this. I can't tell if that is a scale or not. I don't know how to look it up either. Wait. D sharp, F, G, A sharp, C, D. You got hit with a C major. I guess I did. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Build a scale. This, no, like music. Can I like, or hold on, no. Search musical scale. Scale finder. Okay, hold on. What do we got here? Look at this site. We got this site going on here. I can't tell what this is. It says scales chords. Notes in the scale. Well, as I stated, wait, where is it? Where is FL? There we go. Okay. As I said, it's D sharp. It's D sharp. Oh, F G A sharp. F G A sharp. And then C and D again. C and D. Find a scale. Is that it? Do I have to actually... Oh, it did it. Okay. B flat major? Is that it? Formal notes? B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A. Or A sharp major. It could be that I'm in another one and I shouldn't have been looking at it through the lens of D, even though that's like the note I start with. What's B flat major? Wouldn't B flat major just be E sharp major? Am I going crazy here? Musical notation is funny sometimes. I don't understand it. Let me see. B sharp major. B flat is just E. No, E. B flat is just E, isn't it? Because bitch elephants don't have sharps. I know that. This is B, and oh no, B sharp would be C. Would it not? So when they say B flat, no wait, when they say B flat, they're referring to A sharp. Wait. So A sharp, what did it say? B flat major. If I assume correctly, then We're an A sharp major. Is that so? Let me see. Scale highlighting. A sharp major. This is a completely unnecessary thing, but I want to know. There's two notes that I use that are off key here. B and D. So what the frig am I on? D sharp minor, as I've dubbed it, I guess. D sharp minor has all the notes I'm using. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Views, scale highlighting, D sharp minor natural. The time you're reading this, I will already turned off my computer. Oh, don't worry. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you dropping by and saying hi. Or your night, rather. Wait, is it not D sharp major? Minor. Wait, is it D sharp major? D sharp major. No, not exactly. Am I... Okay, I might be in like one key, and I might be like borrowing a note from another key. Is it dumb if I ask an AI assistant about this? Okay, hold on. I'm curious now. I'm curious. What happens if I ask ChatGPT what key I'm in? Like, do you think ChatGPT would be able to deduce what the fuck I'm talking about? I have I wrote a melody. I wrote a melody that uses these notes, and then I'm gonna say what notes they are. I believe they were D sharp, F, G, A, D sharp, D sharp, and then F, G, A, F, G, A. Well, actually have not used this one. I haven't used the sharps. I specifically only used... I've used C. Am I just in C pentatonic? Hold on. No, pentatonic C would be different. Would it not? If I recall correctly, pentatonic scales are you do two notes and then you skip one and then you do three. I'm pretty sure that's how pentatonic scales work. I'm pretty sure. C major pentatonic. Yes, in pentatonic. Yeah, that's C major pentatonic. So that can't be it. I might be in the pentatonic scale actually. Okay, let me go back to well, it doesn't matter which one I go back to. F, G, A sharp, C, D. A sharp, and then C. I actually, or rather, that can use these notes, but I haven't used the sharps. What scale am I on? Suggest D minor pentatonic. Exactly the notes you listed, excluding the sharps you mentioned. About the sharps you mentioned, D sharp and A sharp don't belong to D minor pentatonic or D natural minor normally. D sharp is not in D minor. It's more related to D sharp diminished stuff or bluesy chromatic movement. A sharp could show up if you think in D minor blues, because a blues scales that's a blue note, which is the flat fifth, and the D. I don't know what you're talking about anymore. You're in D minor pentatonic. What happens if I do add the sharps? Adding D sharp, that's just a half step above D. In blues, it's common to add a chromatic passing tone between scales degrees. D sharp F could feel like a bluesy slide up to the F. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't necessarily believe you because you're an AI. You don't know what you're talking about. You just, whoops, that's OBS. A pentatonic scale is a scale with just 5 notes. Yes, that's the penta in pentatonic. Why do you think Pentatonics, the a cappella group, is called Pentatonics? It's because they're 5. Yeah. Yep. It's like it's also a universal key. It's a universal scale. There's a video. There's one video, but the guy did it in multiple like events. Where Bobby McFerrin, which you might know as the guy, you know, the don't worry, be happy, that guy, where he sets up an experiment where he tells the audience to sing one note and then to sing another note whenever he moves to like the right or to the left. So he's like, let me demonstrate. Let me demonstrate my move in my model. Hold on, where am I? Here. So the Bobby McFerrin experiment is like, okay, so he sits at the middle and is like, okay, sing ha, and then he moves to the side and is like, sing ha, and then he moves off to the side and he's like, sing ha, and then he starts like jumping back and forth. Right? He starts jumping back and forth, and the audience is singing the notes that he told them to sing whenever he steps on the imaginary spot. But the crazy thing is that he only told them those 3 spots. He only told them those 3 spots, and then he started jumping away from his spots, and then people kept naturally going up. So he only told them to sing ha ha ha, and so he was like ha 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 ha, and then all of a sudden he would just go ha 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 ha, and people just naturally start singing. And then that he kept extending that idea. He kept extending that idea. Like he originally just did 3 jumps like this, and then he ended up just adding like 3 different jumps up to this side, and then 3 other jumps up to the other side, and people just naturally went to the notes, to the correct notes, because it's in our brains to follow the pentatonic scale. I swear it's much more interesting. It's much more interesting than my description of it. It's super cool. It's super cool. It's fascinating to see because he only really tells the audience to sing 3 notes, and then he starts moving away from what the audience knows, or from what he told the audience, and the audience just naturally goes with the flow. They can sing it. I had barely any experience with it. I had barely any experience when I got into it, so that clearly didn't stop me. It's like pressing a key on the piano. Yes. In an imaginary piano. What does the scale become if I add those 2 that way? I'm still reading the ChatGPT response. D sharp, F G A sharp C is not a standard classical scale, but it is very close to the D minor blues scale plus an extra chromatic step, A sharp. D minor blues scale is D F G G sharp A B A G sharp A C. You're kind of building your own variant with a lot of chromatic passing. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Some of this makes sense. I think. I don't know what the bluesy thing is. I don't know blues. Wait, where did I close the... Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. I don't know what the bluesy thing is, but I do understand if I'm in D minor pentatonic. Because that would make sense. Because that means I'm in... I think that's D minor pentatonic, which is very dark and gloomy, actually. Let's say. This will help me whenever I'm trying to figure out which notes I can and cannot play. Minor pentatonic. Wait, this is it. No, it isn't it. Because I am D sharp, and it should be D. I think he told me D minor pentatonic. The view... Scale highlighting, D minor pentatonic. Not exactly. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to the response. Go back to the chat GPT. Dad, tell me what D minor pentatonic. Are you sure? Did I told you the right notes I used, didn't I? I used. Oh no, E, not E. I used D, F, G, A, C. D, F, G, A, C. Did I skip? No, I didn't. I used B. Oh, never mind. I forgot. I used the B and I didn't tell it, so that's why I got confused. So specifically, the notes I use are C or C. Specifically, the notes I'm using are C, F, B, C, E, C, F, B, D, G. Am I just using every single C major note available and I'm just confused? What am I doing? This sounds good. I know this sounds good because my ear understands that it sounds good, but I can't make sense of it. Which is, don't get me wrong, a good problem to have. Because even when it gets like into the more complicated things here, I'm using C, F, B, C, E, B, C, E, D, C, G, D, B, G, E, C, D, B, D, B, D, D, B, D, B, D, B, D, B, D, B, D, B, D, B. C, G, D, G, C, D, E, D, C, B, F, E. I can't tell. Let me correct myself then. What if I use these notes? C. Clearly I use D. Have I ever used E in here? I have used E. C, D, E. I've used F. I've used G. At some point I've used A. At some point I've used B. I've used all the white notes. I've used all the white notes. I'm in C major. I don't know what I'm doing. C major is not supposed to sound this melancholic, by the way. I have no idea what I'm doing, but clearly it sounds nice, don't you think? It's so confusing. Oh god, I killed a mosquito. And some blood puffed up, which means that this motherfucker did suck my blood off. That's not good. Okay, so now I find your super chat router, right? You might have been a person. You might have been one of the people that came on due to the Rauda raid. Then I did super chat Rauda earlier today. Yes, I did super chat Rauda earlier today on her stream. I was the one that asked if we get AC in the basement. But the fact that you didn't know me, that you recognized me from there, probably means that you came all the way back near her debut where she accidentally raided me. That's how it is. I wish I could pronounce your name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know Cyrillic. I can't read Cyrillic alphabets. Almost melancholic flashback vibes. I do think it's the vibe. Yes, I do think that's the vibe, and I do know I want to keep thinking about it, but like, at what point do I call this done and move on with my life? No, don't worry. Oh no, it's fine. I just wish I had like a way to call you, you know, because I tend to remember many names. I know they had another folk that hasn't shown up in a while, but it's fine. That is Russian. That her name was Daniil. So, but they had to tell me that because again, all Russian, I didn't understand. But yeah. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're chilling here. We're trying to make a short song, and so far I think we've succeeded. But I think I want to add a couple of more things to this. And I still haven't figured out exactly what I want to add. See? That sounds awful. Why? Why did it sound awful when it did? Okay, it sounds great. If I do this. And then it sounds great if I move up here. And then it sounds awful if I do this. Which it's weird because I've used E in other places here. Music is weird, man. Music is weird. So it's like Undertale trying to do something similar. Not exactly, but I do see what you mean. Undertale is one of my favorite games of all time, and also has one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. So I maybe sometimes unknowingly become very inspired by it. But yeah. So what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, no, it has to start on the D. It has to start on the D. See? And that's weird. Okay. That works. That works. And I used D sharp there. What key am I in? You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. Maybe someone who knows music theory can tell me more about it. I don't know. I swear I don't know. Okay, let's see. Is it acting as a diminished chord? I wish I could tell you, Wise Books. I wish. Welcome in, by the way. This is the problem of not knowing music theory. I was talking in Squeegee's chat earlier about how you don't need the entirety, knowing 100% of music theory to be able to make music. But these are the moments where it would help. These are the moments where it would help. I'm playing notes and they sound good. I don't know why they sound good, to me at least. That note doesn't work. The G, it didn't work there. What the heck? I know that this sounds nice. It's starting on the D sounds nice. And then moving either to the C. Oh, that sounds nice. Wait, can I go? Actually, hold on. No, I should be moving. There? No. Here. I think that's the answer. Maybe? I don't know. Again. I mean, I believe you. I think I know what diminished chords are. No, I don't. Never mind. I actually don't. I actually don't. Wait, isn't like... That's C major. Is that diminished? No. Because you bring one of them down, right? I don't know. Either way, whenever, like, I have the ear to tell when something sounds nice and when something doesn't. So I'll keep trusting it for now. I think we have to loop either. Oh, whoops. One down to bring tension. I see. But was my example correct? Because my example was like C major is this. Like that's C major. Ignore the fact that this is slightly detuned. And then C diminished would be that. C major is C, E, and G. And then diminished would just be C, E, and F. Or rather, C, E, and then F sharp. Is it one semitone or one whole tone? I could probably just this has diminished C major diminished. It is F sharp. Okay. Actually no. It brings both of them down actually. This is C major. And then this is C diminished. Oh, a semi. Wait. Oh, okay. Spooky. Spooky. Okay. That is a good tool to have in my arsenal, actually. Is it always just that? Is it like you bring the other two notes down a semitone? Or is it just one? What am I picking here? Advanced? None. Automatic chord? I'm just picking diminished and it's given me this set of notes. So C major diminished, or C diminished would be C, D sharp, F sharp, and then C sharp diminished would be C sharp, E, and then G. Fascinating. There's so much stuff for me to learn. Okay. Let's keep thinking on what the heck to do with this. No. I did say that I wanted to start on D because it sounds nice. See? Okay. Let me make one more thing here. Whoops. Flute. And then let me dump what I just wrote. The last 2 minutes. It's just this. Whoops. No, it should be just this, actually. There. And this is extra. Actually, we should move. Whoop! We should move all of this like right there and then quantize. Now we can figure out the timing of it. Is that working already? Okay, let me listen to it. Again, I want this to be a short little loop thing. Maybe there's like zero percussion here and it's mostly a melodic track. I definitely want this flute to be longer. Wasn't there one that was like length? Okay, let's see. Let's lower the length of this bad boy. All of a sudden it becomes quite loud because the notes haven't finished doing their thing yet. Being very quiet throughout this whole thing. That's because I'm just chilling. Also, hi Spion, welcome on in. And bye, don't worry, I very much appreciate you dropping by and saying hi, as always. I'm gonna add a bass. I think so far the only bass I have is this. And surprisingly, I think it works. It's like short enough. Maybe we could like extend the notes a little bit more, maybe. Could be a bit louder, but that could be fixed in mixing, maybe. Oh, I actively... No, I didn't. I lowered the vinyl volume. I see. Oh, we can also lower the volume of the flute itself as well. Okay, let me see. Let me cut this up. I think this is gonna end up being like a 1.5 minute loop, and we specifically cut up this bit here. But you know what? Might as well make it its own unique little pattern. There we go. We got piano too now. Whoops. We do that, and then for the last bit, it comes back to this. So. And then maybe we bring this back, or maybe we make another pattern for this. Maybe we make another pattern for the flute. And put something else in there, something that complements the piano melody, maybe. Violin or cellos, that would be too much, I think. I do see a universe where that could work, but with the vibe I'm trying to go, I think that would be a lot. Like, I do see them fitting, but I want it to be even more pulled back. I wanted to, like, because I don't want to add too much to it. Because I think I really just want to add like a little extra, like little twinkly sound or something to build up the second part. Longbow, yeah, those are all ones that I think could be could be a bit too much. Where the heck did Flex go again? Oh, there it is. Let's see. What else do you have? Icy keys. Oh, no. Absolutely not. Oh, wait, that could work, though. Out of full, yeah, that's the thing. I don't want it to sound full. I kind of want to make it sound more sparse. Is that a right word? Yeah, sparse. Yeah. Can I add a delay to this? Do you have it? Yeah, there is a delay. But that's a kind of a terrible delay, actually. Echoes, wait. Oh, make a delay. Where? What the? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this delay doing? Just randomly adding an extra. Okay, never mind. Icy keys, Vel. What do you mean, Vel? Wait, what if we just do this? That's high pitch. I'm thinking of a way to make the loop a bit more interesting. It'll ground the higher tones? Maybe. Maybe we could add like a soft keyword there being soft violin at some point. Maybe here. Specifically for this section. To accompany these high tones. And then we strip it all back and keep just the piano and the high note at the end where we go back to this bit. I don't know. Wait, do we have like lo-fi violin samples and that kind of stuff? Use a pad. Don't tell me what to do. I'll look for stuff. I'm trying to limit myself to stuff I have on that flex pack just because I want to see what else it has. I want to see how flexible this is. So if I'm kidding, I know. But I do want to see. I mean, this probably does have pads, to be completely honest. Thin lo-fi pad. How thin are we talking? Oh God. wait, I am really high up. Okay, that's a strange pad that you got there. Tines of time. A lot of these things could be misconstrued as pads if you think about it. Serene squares, retro tin can synth. Retro bits. How? Reese-ish, but make it chill. That doesn't seem very lo-fi of you. Punchy lo-fi synth. Yeah. No shit, that's a face astray. Gonna go sleep now. Oh, don't worry about it. I very much appreciate you dropping by and saying hi. I hope you have a great night's sleep. Have a good time here, Blue Grillby. I'll gladly take up that title. Yes. Organic sound. It sounds like a guitar. Theater organ. Oh boy. Electric bass, sonic piano, metallic bonky. Mellow air. That sounds very similar to the flute, all things considered. Wait. That ain't it. Buzzsaw. Clunky kalimba. Ooh. I love kalimbas. Heavenly Harp. No. Grunge Vabe. A lot of these kind of sound the same, honestly, not gonna lie. There's a mosquito flying around. God damn it. Ah, I got it. There we go. Oh, that's the one I was using. Ethereal Vape. Dusty Road. Oh boy. Oh, I love this thing. Oh, that's a bass, supposedly. Well, this doesn't specifically have like there aren't many sounds here that specifically say that what? That's not singing. If we want actual violins, I have sampled violins. Oh, wait, actually hold on. One of the okay, if we're not gonna restrict ourselves, we don't have to restrict ourselves specifically to friggin' flex. Because at this point, there might be something that's missing. But I keep coming back to it. It's just that good. Where the heck is it? Decent sampler. Let me not show some stuff I shouldn't show. Here in the browser. Friggin' Stella, not Stella, Volitions, but similar enough. From Venus Theory. This is a violin. This is free. It comes with just these 6 presets. But this is cinematic as fuck, and we can make it higher, actually. I think I've used one of these Volition violin pad things in so many of my recent tracks. It's crazy. Can I lower the attack? Less size, less reverb, or less delay. What's time? Aha. Can we? Why do I feel like that doesn't actually fit this? No, it actually does fit somewhat. What the heck is this? No, get rid of that. I think I wasn't going to use that. That goes on 6. Maybe we can lower the volume of it somewhat. Oh, right, that. I think that it might be actually interfering with the flute. I shouldn't really like hold it too much. Oh, whoops! I'm starting at a terrible spot. I forget where I'm at. Okay, here. I have context. Okay, wait, that could work. I just need to properly think of notes. Okay, we're using this. This is Freud. But we're gonna call it violin. Violin. I haven't saved any of this. Give me a second, because I need to save it in a melancholy lo-fi, for lack of a better name. There we go. Okay, stop it. When every sound starts to get together, it sounds awful. If I wanted to be... Okay, hold on. I also wanted to be short, though. So it shouldn't last longer than that bar. So I should do quicker movements with it then. So in that regard, maybe it needs less like drop off. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. That escaped me because I tried to go higher than what I had available, but I think that's longer than what I originally intended. But that's okay. We can make it longer. It's fine. Hold on. Dump score last 2 minutes. It's this bit. It kept going up, and then I forgot what to do. Boom. Okay. Okay, hold on. So far, so good here. Oh, wait, no, actually, hold on. We do want these to be a bit longer, actually. No, okay. At this point, I started throwing whatever. What if we keep... Wait, that works. Hold on. Does it? What if we grab this and do this? Whoops. But then we make the song end in there. It could loop, but also we could release it as it could be released as something that stops. But like the violin here doing this. Yeah, I don't think there's a progression where that, because it feels pretty resolved in that A sharp. And then what if we to add tension? We had like 2 bars of nothing but vinyl here. And maybe one, this is pianos in 1, basses in 3. We make, can I select both? Yes. Can I create automation clip? Insert 1. It just creates for insert 1. That's fine. And then insert 3. Can I, okay, copy this value, that way I don't lose it. Put that there. And then from here onwards, you do this. Whoops, they have to be the same volume. I actually haven't touched. I'm just gonna copy just in case. No, put it there. Thank you. Stop. Make it like that. It kind of works. And the violin also really works, yeah. I somewhat like the fact that it doesn't resolve at the end. You know what I don't quite like though? Oh, wait. Wait. Hold on. Let me delete these. I have an idea. I have a creative idea for a loop. I have a creative idea for a loop. Okay, here. Hear me out. We have a vinyl crackle, right? Do I have some sort of sample? Do I have some sort of sample? Okay, hold on. Here. What if we cap it? Okay, here, hold on. Okay. Instead of instead of continuously rising the volume, what if I replace like this bit here? How terrible does it sound if I try to mix in these two things? Not that bad, actually. How terrible does it sound if I try to... It should be there, actually. It should be there to maintain the symmetry of this, at least. Because this sounds like a vinyl being put in the thing, you know? And then I want to find one that... Like this. Okay, this one kind of sounds like it's cutting off, right? So there's 2 bars. This would go for... And then we put this, the cutoff like over there. Maybe lower a little bit because it's a bit too jarring, I think. And then... and then what do we do? Can I... how long do you think it would have to be? Problem is that there's still some echo. How do I... I think I need to add an empty... I think to trick the loop... To trick the loop into doing it at the correct time, I think I need to add an empty pattern. I think I need to add an empty pattern because I need to decoy. Decoy. I'm gonna put a decoy somewhere because I need this to go a bit longer before it can actually loop. So that way the loop somewhat feels natural. Like this is someone putting in the vinyl thing. Wait, hold on. Unless we want to move this, unless we actually want to have like a full 10 seconds of nothing but static, how bad is that for like... That's actually quite bad, yeah. I think it's somewhat very noticeable. Unless we can like change the tone of this. It's I don't know. I'm trying to make it it's this is difficult. I don't exactly... It might just be a small little detail that I'm just the one noticing. Like if that's the case, when do I stop this thing? I should stop it like here and then put the decoy like a whole bar here. Wait, what thing did I put I put it in 2. Oh, that might be the actual issue then. I love how this technically will not complete the challenge I set myself to do. I think I set myself to make a short song, and this is technically about as long as the other songs I've been making. But I'm pretty close to finishing it. I definitely want to see it done now then. No, that doesn't work. Hold on. No. The ending is still, it should be longer. The chop should come like right here. And it's still quite louder. It should come here actually then. Because there's still echo. It doesn't make sense for there to still be echo after someone like took the needle out of the record player, right? Wait, that does work, but maybe it's a bit too long. Maybe we need to put the decoy here instead, so that the gap between the silences isn't too bad. Kinda, unless we move this to like here, at which point I move this here. Because I think there's still some remnants of the echoes of these two tracks, which I don't have a better way to bring them down. How long is this? It's 10 seconds. It's like 12 seconds. All things considered, I don't think it's that bad to wait 12 seconds before the song starts. But at the same time, it is a long time. Let's see. Let me move it like, whoops. Let me move it like right there. And then maybe we can lower this to be like over here. Wait, how many? Okay. 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 I see. Oh, it's 2 whole bars actually. So if I move it 2 whole bars back, then this thing I would have to like right there, right? And then move this to here. And I do think that it's too immediate, you know? So maybe it is gonna have to be, if not there, at least here. This is such a small little nitpick that I'm... We can also just make an automation clip for this bit specifically. Create animation clip here, and then wait, bass is 2? No, what is bass? No, what should do? Unsorted. No, that's the vinyl. This one. Insert automation clip. Wait. What? Oh, create automation clip, and then boom, create automation clip. That's not that bad, honestly. You can even make it somewhat subtler. What the fuck happened there? What? What is that? What is it? The fuck is it doing? Okay, maybe we do need to extend this. Maybe we do need to extend this. Shit. Let me copy this and let me put it like right there. No, like right here. Right there. Paste it and then there we go. Same thing here. Copy this, extend it. That goes there. Boom, paste it, and then this, we bring it down here. Because otherwise it gets confused and it thinks that it should still be at high volume when it shouldn't. Yeah. Hell, in fact, it could even be lower than that, actually. It shouldn't necessarily be all the way to the top, actually. Or maybe I'll figure it out in the mixing later then. Okay, then we need to figure out the ending. There, I think. That works. I haven't even figured out the other instrument I want to put in here because I definitely don't want it to be just violin and piano at the end. I definitely want to add the other instrument I put in. I snuck in here the icy keys. Oh god, that was the wrong note. Hold on. It was a bit too... I don't want it to take up too much space. I think I guess. The volume is very finicky. Sometimes it's too loud, and then sometimes it isn't loud enough. Do I want to raise the volume of the violin, actually? Yeah, I do kind of want to raise the volume of the violin. I should be careful with individual note volumes instead. Gotta be careful with the keys I pick for the bit the other high bit, because they're gonna clash, and I'd rather that not happen. Why can't I place myself in the there? We can adjust this, by the way, so that 4/4 starts here to make it organized. Hold on. Quantize song jumps? What? No, don't do that. I think you could put time marker and then time signature change to 4/4 here, and then it becomes adjusted again to be 4/4. And then this bit, I don't know what the fuck it is. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, okay, here. Look at this shit. Time markers. At time signature change to 5/4. Don't worry, it didn't make sense. I calculated it wrong. 4/5. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. 4. Shit, I can't do that. No, wait. 4/2. Wait. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. 4/2 will... No. Hold on. 5/4. Well, I did 5/4 and I didn't do it. Unless I'm supposed to move it, like, right there. I mean, that will work. That will make it somewhat adjusted. It's completely fabricated, but it'll make it make sense. What up, Vortex? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm trying to figure out this chill, relaxing, probably the most laid-back song I've ever made. That I initially thought it would have to be a very short thing, and it ended up becoming a 2-minute long song, but very simple, with very few instruments. And now I'm just trying to add finishing touches to, so I could say I could wrap it up properly. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Ooh, okay, wait. That was very simple. Icy. That was very simple but effective, I think. I'm gonna put it there. It wasn't particularly loud, so it wasn't even like that much audible, but I noticed. Dump score from the last 2 minutes. Literally just this. I played just this. It's making me tear up. It like in like a good way though. In like a good way or a bad way, because it seems as if I have accidentally made a very emotional song somehow. No, it should be here actually. Let's just start here. No, here. Yeah. Okay, now this works. Wait, what? Does it work? Okay, hold on. Oh. Wait. Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me put this in a unique pattern just so I figure out what the fuck I just did. Because I think I did a ton of things. And I don't know what works and what doesn't. And I don't even know where I started the actual thing that I want to keep. We're in an interesting situation here. I think I think it's whoops. I think it literally just starts from here actually. Like right there, maybe? That kind of lines up nicely. But I'm not entirely sure. I need to listen to the thing. Okay, no. Okay, I think it starts here actually. Got me lurking? Don't worry about it. I very much appreciate the lurk. Should be this actually, just right. No, God, no. Okay, I think. Oh, okay. This is hard to fathom when it's on its own, but I think it'll make sense if we try to put it together. Unless I missed the mark and I was actually supposed to put it somewhere else. Let's say. Let's see. Where was I supposed to put this? No, I put it right. Here, let me quantize it. I like the idea of it not fully resolving and then cutting off. Hell, I'll even be okay for the with the weight being a bit longer too, honestly. Let me delete this. Put the decoy right there. I'm gonna lay it back. Ah! I'm raising some volumes because I think they should be somewhat higher. Because sometimes you can't hear it, and then sometimes you can't hear too much, and I think it should be somewhat balanced. I'm laying back for it. Okay, can I? I've completely laid back. I'm lurching in my chair, basically. I can't hold this position for long, I will say, though. I did have to move the mic to have the mic closer to my face here, but it's a very uncomfortable position. Oh, I just realized that this still has the this part that never gets used. Yeah, I like the silence at the end. It adds levity to it. Okay, I'm gonna be relaxing with them. I'm gonna close my eyes for a bit. You made me want to go AP. Me too. Here, do you think this fits? If I put this up, do you think it fits? Do you think the vibe fits? In a way, I think it does. literally in the same position that my that animation is in right now. I got my hands in the back of my head, and I'm just laying in my chair, like that. I wish I could raise my feet up like that as well, but I don't have the comfort for it. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Okay, hold on, that's so pretty. Sorry for the mic creak for that for a second there. I was thinking that maybe there needs to be something else that comes up here, or maybe we remove that. Accidentally. Wait, when was this coming in? Do we make it come in here? Because I feel like the flute clashes too much with the violin here. Shut up. I hate that the echo keeps happening. Yeah, I actually think IC1 is not necessary. It coming in this part just makes it more special, you know? Hold on. I can't hear it. I can't hear if it's doing the thing I think it wants. I think I wanted to do. I think so. Wait, how does that work? Because it was sounding too empty in those moments there. So I wanted to fix it. Can we change it also so that instead of it waiting here, instead of waiting, it just think that works better. What the? Did you guys hear any of that? I can't believe that I forgot that I was putting the BRB. I forgot that I had the BRB on top. Sorry about that. I had the me floating in the stars for like 10 minutes. I completely forgot. I was too relaxed and too locked in. I completely did not realize that was funny. Okay. No, don't bring it back. I was adjusting things here and I completely forgot. Because it's too powerful. The relaxing nature of this is too powerful. Actually, hold on now. It starts to make sense here. I just want this A note, A sharp note to be audible and I think it becomes audible there. This has to be quite louder too. Yeah. Can this keep going for a bit? Because I feel like it gets cut off, actually. I still love this decoy. It's an empty pattern so that there's an actual silence before it gets to loop exactly when I need it to loop. That is, I think, one of the most clever things I did to force a specific loop. I think this is done. I think this is done. It doesn't necessarily complete the challenge in the way that... Okay, here, you wanna... You wanna know the absolute stupidest thing I do, which is mastering? Well, it's not the stupidest. I do it poorly. I have no idea what I do. This might lose me some producer credit. But it's fine. I don't give a shit anymore. Because I don't want to work on this anymore. I grabbed Maximus. I saw one time a video of some dude or something that did like mastering for dummies and was like, bring up Maximus, turn on this thing, go to this screen, and then by the time you're somewhere here, you're going to see here. So if you switch, you could like, if you switch between low, mids, and highs, you can grab specifically each frequency and you're like, okay, I want to raise the lows a bit. But I specifically want to raise this bit here. Only a bit. And then the highs, I also wanted to specifically grab this bit. And then middle is almost everything else, so that's fine. And then master, you lower the threshold by like 1. And then this to like 0.2, and then that's it. I have no idea what that does, but it kinda sort of makes it sound better. And since then, I've found other shit like Fresh Air, for example, which raises. It's just two big knobs that raise the mids and the highs a slightly bit, maybe. So it's like sort of. Okay, maybe that's too much actually. Because it's making it sound too loud now. So maybe we get rid of max of fresh air here. So I have no idea if that's doing a cool thing or not. Alternatively, I also know of where is it? This, which is also the stupidest thing, which is called Master Me. In theory, you put one of these presets and it quote unquote masters it for you. But I've had it also lags my computer quite a bit. I've had mixed results. I think when I hit play, this is gonna sound like shit for a bit. Because it seems as if it doesn't know what to do when... See how it gets crazy with the volumes? It goes crazy. If you put it to like -16 loops, which is like loudness units or something like that, it doesn't do any better. It doesn't do it any better. I have no idea what this does. There is an expert mode where you kind of can tell what's going on. But this just blows everything out of the fucking water. And it's not because I put Maximus in or anything like that. If I just remove what I did with Maximus and I put in Master Me in the music general thing the same way, it'll also freak out. Okay, maybe not. Hold on, what? Have I been mastering things wrong? Okay, not exactly, but I do think... these two are a bit too loud, so... Okay, maybe hold on. That's getting to be too loud, though. Unless we can somehow like grab all these and lower the volume of that specific part. See, this is why mixing is boring, because it's a lot of trial and error until things literally sound good. Things that you know musically already sound good, but you get it like speaker-wise, you gotta be able to tell if they sound good or not. That's arguably worse, because some notes sound super loud anyways. Done lurking? Welcome back. I'm trying to figure out how to make this sound better. And if I were to take out Master Me... not much changes. I think I'm gonna leave it with just the Maximus thing. If anything, another thing I could do potentially Actually, not even that. I don't even want to put any effects on any instruments. I think the instruments are already sounding quite nice by themselves. I don't even want to drench anything in reverb or anything like that. Any extra reverb. I also like have the track at an acceptable volume, and it's reaching the decibels that a song should usually reach. But also I want this to be like a bit quieter than normal too. If I want it to be like sparse, I feel like generally making it too louder is gonna be counterproductive. So I think I can call this done, honestly. I think I can absolutely say that I'm done with this. I do think it also has a very creative loop. I do think I was very clever with the loop. Instead of it being actually like it ends and then it starts again and it's like permanently playing. It ends and then the end is literally the same as the beginning, so it's a perfect loop. This is also technically a perfect loop, but not really, because there's a big stop in the middle, and the stop in the middle is intentional. Like, I wanted to loop like that. In fact, if I could have the loop be even longer, I would even do it. Because I can imagine this playing in some specific part of a video game where you want the music to be sparse. So like there's a big silence where it's just pure ambiance for a bit. And then every 2 minutes or so, you hear as if someone like puts in the song in a record player. You know what this also reminds me of? It feels like this could be in Minecraft. It feels like this could be a record in Minecraft. What happens if I put Bit Crush on it? Hold on. Do I have like a quick Bit Crush or something? That's gonna make it sound like ass. But what if I intentionally make it sound even worse? Yeah, that Bit Crush. I think, if I recall correctly, there's an effect in I think it's Effector. Where's Effector? Here, Effector. What? Did I broke it? Not peaceful anymore, no. But I definitely think there's a way to make this sound broken enough that there's a way to sound this broken enough that it sounds like it's actually just coming from a deteriorated thing, but I don't know how to do it. This breaks it too much for sure. That kinda does it. Just fuck around with it. That's usually what I do too. And I think this broke it too much. But actually, I think this is a This is a nice little middle ground. It's like broken enough where this is how it's supposed to sound. Somewhat clean. This is honestly not that bad. But I don't know if it's the right way to do it. There's definitely probably a better way to make it sound more fucked up. But it is beyond my capabilities, actually. I think this is gonna be it, man. Honestly, I think this is it. In fact, I don't even want to touch it anymore. I don't even want to put any more effects on it. I feel like I mixed it well enough that the instruments will do the talking for me. Here. I don't even want to go to the typical ending screen. I think I want to just like sit here until I end stream, because I think this is the perfect this is a very good song to put against this backdrop. Actually, wait, hold on. Before we go, I've noticed something about these streams where I start making music that I have no idea what to do. This is, I think, the second time where I made like a sort of melancholic song like this. Not long ago, I remember making this one in one sitting as well. That ended up being very chill as well. It also has like JRPG vibes. Yeah. Oh my god, it might even be in the same key and all that. Am I just out of ideas, truly? This is less lo-fi and more fantasy inspired though. It sounds like a companion to this song. I've done this song already. This makes me feel sort of bad, but not that bad. I like the lo-fi vibe of the previous one. Okay, it's starting to get a bit too close, and I don't like how close it is. Have I literally made the same goddamn song twice with different instruments? No. No. Is this all in like with white notes as well? No. It is. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, it's fine. How close is it to the other? How close is it to the one I just made? Where is it? I like the new one better, to be fair. Where'd it go? I called it like melancholy something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me Of course. This is supposed to go here. I accidentally saved it within another page. Hold on, let me, while I'm here, might as well, well, we're in ads, might as well, let me fix this real quick. Open this, move that bad boy upper and up above in the projects. There we go. Now if we just reread this melancholy lo-fi here. Okay, but like, okay. So biggest difference is that this has like vinyl crackle and it's more lo-fi. It uses different instruments. I think this just definitely has a more of a lo-fi vibe than the previous one. This is simpler. I like this more. I think this is a better version of the previous one I made. There's definitely a lot of similarities. It's like unavoidable similarities. But this one is better. This one is better. Is it? I think the other one suffers from the problem that I was talking about earlier today, that I didn't want to add too many things because it would be like crowding it. And the other one has that issue. The other one at some point has too many things going on and not enough variation within the things. So I think this is a better version of that. Yeah, it's very similar in structure, but in anything else, no. In vibe, maybe, yes, but this is more chill. This is definitely more leaning towards the lo-fi aspect. Whereas the other one lent itself more to the fantasy kind of thing. This is just general lo-fi vibes. Okay, I am not feeling bad anymore. Plus the other one, as relaxing as it is, it's loud. This one isn't. Yeah, I like this more. I like this more. And because I like it more, I'm gonna be here for a bit. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna put this screen on as I figure out who to raid. Yeah, well, that's fine. Let's have someone to raid. Just because I think this screen fits too much for the thing. Who do we want to raid? Who is up doing their thing? There's a couple of options. Actually, I don't think I've ever raided Nico. I don't believe I've ever raided Nico. Nico from space. I believe they're opening, but not for an hour and a half, so I highly doubt they're gonna stop it anytime soon. So that's right there. They're opening Digimon cards. So I guess it fits the relaxing vibe. Yeah, let's go say hi to Nico. Let's go say hi to Nico. Because I haven't interacted much with him, and I'd like to get to know him more. Because he speaks Spanish. I need to know. I don't even know where he's from specifically. He's got the European tags in there. Also, they revealed their model not long ago on socials, and they're gonna debut it soon. So yeah, let's go say hi to Nico. Let's go say hi to Nico as we relax in my little screen for a bit. We're gonna stay here. I'm not even gonna go to the end screen. I'm just gonna sit here for a bit, and I'm just gonna end stream. And then I'll send you guys to the raid. On Wednesday, there's no stream planned. I mean, I do maybe want to like do a short, like a literally 20-minute stream or something, so I could pull for Naxa and then dip as soon as I get him, if I do, which I think I should get him because I have enough. And that's it. Because later on, it's my mom's birthday, and I can't be streaming at this time when people are supposed to be getting home and all that. So yeah. That being said, and then Friday we'll do more Deltarune. Friday is going to be more normal. Yes. So yeah, that's it. This is going to be a chill week, as evidenced by the song we just made. I gotta record it and put it up on the socials and all that as well. So this has been fun. I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Bye bye. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me send the link over on Twitch. Let's go say hi to Nico. If you got here just as soon as I was finishing. We're about to rate it in 10 seconds. Okay. Bye everybody. Hope you have fun.